You got to understand that statistically speaking, those 12 jurors each represent 1/12 of society. And if you could be convicted on an 11-to-1 vote, that would statistically mean that 1/12 of society has an opinion that doesn't count. So in our society, the minority is important too, in our Republican society, okay? So with the Republic, because the minority is important, if you've got 1/12 of society on your side, well, maybe that's a different opinion rather than a crime, you see? So it's one of the beautiful features of our system. Okay, let's go back to, back to sovereignty here. Okay, so here's one that I like. I think this pretty well says it right here. In the Bagley-Keene Act, which is the California Government Code, Section 11120, and in the Brown Act, which is Section 54950, and all of this stuff is going to be on the disc that I'll mail to you. Both of these acts have the exact same sentence, and it says right here, the people of this state do not yield their sovereignty to the agencies which serve them. Now, all right, so I do not yield. You want to mess with me? I'm not yielding. And I'll come back at you with my counterclaim. Okay, so that, by the way, is in the government code. The government code is instructions from the legislature to the government. Yes, sir?
When you couple that with the truth is self-evident, it's very simple and to understand.
Okay.
We hold these truths to be self-evident.
Yeah, that's in the Declaration of Independence, right? Okay. All right, now, just to see what sovereignty means, it's the power to do everything in a state without accountability. Now, I don't have it here, but in my research I found out that each of us is a state. Every sovereign is a state. Okay, but we also have some other interesting things that I like. For example, well, this is back to what citizens are, but the very meaning of sovereignty is that the decree of the sovereign makes law. So you see, when you file a common law lawsuit, when you are in law, you decree, because you're sovereign, you decree what the law is. So when you file your lawsuit, you have a complete package. If you do it right, you'll have what looks like the same thing as what you see in a normal